Ahoy there, Legion! 'Tis the Monday after a Devstream, so you know we got a recap and review all set out for you. Today we take a gander at Devstream 66, which is the first stream of 2016. While December started out strong, it ended shaky due to the bugged enemy spawns that made exterminations a nightmare of endless backtracking or downright unplayable if they spawned outside the map. They went on vacation, came back just a few ago, and on their first day back announced they're selling off the remaining minority shares of their company. But it's okay! They wanted to reassure us it's fine and brought out the borrow Big Guns Gettir with his amazing supply of primed corpus and infested bane. And Design Council get ready to help them out with tweaking abilities for a brand new support and healer-based Archwing. And even though they never once mentioned when Kavats are actually coming out, they showed off some armor designs you could buy for them. Bit like putting the cart before the horse armor there. Actually, just give me a sec, Legion. Just a sec. DE, just you and me. No one else can hear this. Real talk a sec. I know you don't have a QA team, but your PR folks really need to have a chat on what'll actually stir up some positive hype from your player base. You know how having Scott and Sheldon get folks to spam chat for free platinum's funny, but when Red Text does it, DE Sassy Pants starts suspending folks? Yeah, that's really dumb. Gloriously dumb. I know Warframe's doing well, and I'm happy to be on this journey with you, but showing us a list of places you'll be advertising yourselves does not add more content or fix what's actually there. It just slows you down. And I don't know if you can manage that, as last year you kicked out content about 50% speed compared to the previous years before it, so perhaps you could instead have started the year off with some great news instead of what we got. Maybe start the stream with information like, how's the charge attack fix coming out? How's Kayla's rework? How's Neff's boss battle? How about Derp's boss battle? The Dark Sector changes you mentioned last January? How's the pet Feral and Grenier version of Kavats coming along? When are they coming along? How about the Grenier crazy cat lady that can see invisible units? The Twin Queens? Sentience? Damage 3.0? Star Chart 3.0. You brought all these things up within the first quarter of last year and a whole bunch more. I think we'd rather hear about that instead of have developers make jokes about prime disappointment and inform us that 55 is more than 30. I don't think I'm the only one that noticed a Christmas ago you held a naughty and nice segment where you mentioned which parts of the game you planned to add that made it, followed by those parts that didn't. Curious how that was missing this last one. It seems like 75% of the planned content didn't quite make it compared to the 25% that did. I'm no min-max guru myself. Tell me, is 75 more than 25? All I'm saying is, you had a great opportunity to start the year off strong. Emphasis on had. Folks who were playing your game or watching the stream live were clearly your diehard fans, and now their first taste of 2016 was sour. In other news, Sortie rewards are getting a look-see. DE noticed the lack of a smart loot system lead to potentially getting the same drops over and over again, and have decided to add a new token system for them. If you complete all 3 sorties, you'll get 5 of these tokens, along with some of the random rewards already in place, like rare cores or even a shot at the legendary. Maru will probably sell these items when it gets implemented, and her stock will reset to coincide with the 15-day sortie seasons. Also, to make the sorties a smidgen less monotonous, instead of 15 waves, they'll be cutting that down to 10, and they are looking to shave some time off survival and excavation as well. The difficulty might scale a bit faster to compensate, but the run should be much snappier overall. Console Squad. If you've been waiting for Neza, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer as they're aiming for certification on the 21st. More realistically, I'd say you'd get your hands on them within the first half to right in the middle of February. So if you've been putting it off till now, go ahead and farm you some Nintane. PC Tenno can expect the Rapier this week, so get ready for some more stabby action. Even comes with its own bullet parrying animation you might like. The Randomizer. This one's twofold, Legion. First up, you can now random your color options on your Warframe as usual, but you can also go like 10 steps further and it'll random your stance, sigil, armor attachments, all that stuff at once. The second fold being a loadout randomizer, which chooses a random Warframe and set of weapons for you each time. The mods will be what you placed on them and they won't be random, or that'd get pretty bad if autofill's any indication. But if you were looking for some new snazzy duds or a different weapon combination, this will be a fun thing to keep the grind time interesting for you. Sometime last year, DE sold majority shares of their company for some still undefined reasons in PR speak. Surprised were we to learn this year they were selling the remaining minority shares as well. They offered some more PR speak on stream and tried to suggest nothing will change, but I don't think anyone's gonna buy that. Right now, in simple made-up terms on the spot, DE is like a bus of folks driving wherever and however they like. They just got a full tank of gas from the sale, but eventually it's gonna run dry and they're gonna have to make a pit stop and refuel. His company will continue to refill their tank, but as time goes on, it's likely the company will want DE to run errands for them, and in time it'll become less about where DE wants to go and more about where the company wants them to go. You won't read anything about this on the forums? Their mods are gonna make sure of that, but this is by no means reason reason to doom post. Maybe the company they sold to aligns with DE's goals, so we have nothing to worry about. But just keep a rational eye out is all I'm saying. The biggest news of the stream was focus changes. It'll finally be granted to teammates so you won't have folks hogging all your kills. And to speed the process up some, there's going to be new items spawning in levels that, when collected or activated, boost your focus gain for a certain amount of time. We don't have all details on that, but they confirmed all affinity gained counts, including stealthiness by Volt, which awards an already tasty amount. The current 75k cap is looking to be raised as well, so you can farm even more per day, which I'm sure some will appreciate. Final lightning round list of information bites in no particular order. Trinity Deluxe skin is due shortly, Banshee's up next, replaying quests is still in the works, lighting changes are going to make things look less blocky with no intended change to performance. The new player experience is a bit lacking compared to the second dream, and it just sort of ends, so they're looking to help players along a bit more and might even rework previous quests too. And speaking of second dream, they're aiming on adding another 2 or 3 cinematic quest lines in 2016, with a final bomb at the end of the year. Is that the fabled Void explosion, or some other new revelation we can't even begin to guess about? I suppose we're just gonna have to wait and find out. Thank you for watching, Legion. If this recap helps save you some time or put a smile on your face, we'd be honored if you'd like, favorite, and share this video with your fellow Tenno. It always helps us out when you does. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. Catch you next time, Legion. Take care.